What's going on, Stroke fam? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. You guys probably can tell by the title, you already know what we're doing in this video. We're gonna dive straight into knocking out those headlights and taillights for the tow pig, the 350. A lot of you guys have been requesting this video for a long time, ever since I started to build taillights and headlights on the 250. As you guys probably can see back there, they are actually on the table back there, but I'm not gonna show you guys those yet. But if this video gets 50 likes or more, I will show you guys and reveal those headlights and taillights to you guys. Take my word, they're sweet. They look amazing, and they're gonna look amazing on the truck. So if this video gets 50 likes, I will reveal those headlights and taillights to you guys before we put them on the truck, because it's probably gonna be a while before we put them on. I'm still kind of waiting to get everything in for the truck so we can, you know, kind of piece the truck together all at once. I still want to paint correct the paint and polish it and all that, so probably won't put those on until after we do all those steps. So with that being said, we're gonna dive straight into this video. I'm trying to do every single step of headlight and taillight process build in this video. That means disassemble, paint, and reassembly all in one video. But if not, it'll probably be a two-part video, so you guys come along. I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's probably gonna be on time-lapse majority of the video, just so we can try to get everything in this one video. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy and stick it out to the end of the video, and yeah, let's get it. Okay guys, so this is a really simple process. A lot of people make it seem like it's so hard, but it's really not hard at all. So we have our brand new headlights and taillights laid out here with everything we should need to pull them apart. What I like to do when I'm disassembling these headlights or taillights, these things come with a ton of screws and bolts that you do not want to misplace or lose. So what I like to do is bag everything, label it, and bag everything individually, so you know what goes with what and you don't lose anything, because you don't want to, I'm telling you, you don't want to misplace any of these little screws, and they're super small, so it's super easy to lose them. All you're gonna need is a few plastic pry tools like this, maybe like a putty knife or something like that. I like to use a towel, because once I get the lenses hot, I like to lay them down and be able to pull the lens apart. So when I lay the lens down, I don't scratch it by using this towel. Another thing is, you're gonna wanna go ahead and remove anything that you think will melt in the oven, like these little rubber grommets and stuff on the back sides. You want to remove everything like that. Go ahead and tuck wires, any wires that you have, try to tuck them inside the light as much as possible so you don't burn them on the racks. For the headlights, you can see these have the bulbs already in them. You want to go ahead and remove those bulbs, remove this big gasket on the back, and anything that you think will melt. Your job will be so much easier the hotter you get this plastic or this rubber or sealant, whatever you want to call it, on these lenses. The hotter you get it, the easier your job will be. But you don't want to get it too hot, because you'll start warping or, you know, bending your lens, and it won't seal back correctly when you go to put them back together. So for about 5 to 8 minutes seems to be a pretty good time for me. And generally they all come apart on the first try. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start with the tail lights, throw them in, try to knock out both of those, and then we'll move on to the headlights. But like I said, you guys are gonna be on time lapse for the majority of this video, so I'm gonna try to do a little voiceover here and there, just to, you know, keep you guys you know, interested in the video. And yeah, hopefully we can get everything knocked out in this one video. So alright, so I got you guys in real time, because I want to show you guys how easy and fast it is to take these things apart. A lot of people make videos and say how they struggle to take them apart. It's really not that hard if you know, follow those steps that I just told you or mentioned. Take your little pry tool and kind of sandwich it and start your insert it, and try to kind of work your way around the entire lens first. Try to break it apart. Then you can kind of come to the top, start pulling it apart. Just like that. Real simple, don't take that long. So guys, we got everything pulled apart and disassembled. We did all of this, both headlights and taillights, in I would say 20-25 minutes. This is very doable by anybody at home. Just follow those simple instructions and yours will come apart just as easy. Next step will be, we're just doing the lenses, or not, yeah, the covers, the lenses. We're not gonna actually do the reflectors because we're still gonna use probably an LED bulb. We're not gonna do projectors like we did on the 250. So we're only gonna do the lenses. So this should make this job a lot quicker. Don't have to mock anything up or, you know, figure out how something's gonna fit. So this should be a lot quicker. So the next step is gonna be for us to adhesion promote everything. We'll wipe everything down, spray a few coats of adhesion promoter, primer, and then we're gonna lay the paint. Once we lay the paint, it dries fully, probably let it dry maybe a day or two, and then we'll go over with the clear and let it harden and dry as well, and then we'll be ready to pretty much go back together with everything. This, if I had everything on hand already, I'm still waiting on a few things to come in for these, but if I had everything on hand already, I could probably pull these apart, paint them, and have them back together within a day. That's going quick. If you want everything to dry fully and, you know, be really ready to go back together, I could probably do this entire set in probably 2 days. That's disassemble, paint, process, and reassemble. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna be asking, because you're already asking already, if I would start, you know, doing custom headlights and taillights again. I used to do it, but I just got so busy with other things going on, I had to start telling people I wasn't doing them again. So I'm thinking about maybe starting to do them again. I'm on the fence, but if I have a lot of people hit me up and ask me to do some, I may just start doing them again. So yeah, if you guys are interested, comment down below or DM me on Instagram. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next step. Before we get to painting or anything, we're gonna prep our lights by cleaning them, make sure they're absolutely clean, no dust, debris, or anything is on them. What I like to use is this invisible glass. Any glass cleaner or like rubbing alcohol, anything works really good with this, with stuff like this. I like to use something with like an alcohol in it because it dries up and it doesn't leave like a residue behind. Like anything, the better you prep something, the better your results are gonna be. So we're gonna try to get these things absolutely cleaned up and make sure there's absolutely no dust on them or anything. So what I do is take my spray, whatever you're using, and I just spray it on a microfiber like so. Dab it a little bit, and I just take it and just wipe it in between all my cracks and crevices and just wipe the material down. Now I'm gonna move on to the adhesion promoter. Now before anyone comments down below and says, oh, you didn't sand it down, you're spraying over the chrome or whatever, you do not have to sand down this chrome. I see people do this time and time again for no reason. You do not have to sand the chrome down. Reason being, a lot of times when you start sanding this chrome down, it starts to flake and chip up. That leaves uneven spots from the chrome and then the black surface that's under it. So I prefer just to leave it chrome like this because you're not gonna get a smoother surface than what's already on there. So this chrome being smooth like this is gonna help your finish a lot. It's gonna give you like a gloss, smooth finish when you finish your painting. So I like to leave mine chrome like this and just spray my adhesion promoter, which is gonna help the paint stick. Now, yes, I'm not removing the reflectors. If I were painting these two different colors, I would have removed them. But since this headlight's gonna be completely white, I'm gonna leave those in. There's no reason for me to have to take them out. It's gonna cover everything as white, so it's no reason for me to take those out. It's the reason I'm leaving those in. Same thing here. Everything's gonna be white, so I'm not replacing or taking out the reflectors. Just to answer those questions before someone comments down below. So now I'm gonna spray my adhesion promoter. Majority of the time I use this Duplicolor adhesion promoter for plastic. It's the cheapest one that I found. I've never used the Bulldog brand. That stuff is super expensive. People say it works, but in my opinion, this stuff works really well. For all the applications I've used it for, this has worked really well as well. So I can find this easy. O'Reilly's carries it, Walmart carries it, so it's easy for me to find. So this is the reason I use this. So that's what we're gonna use, and I'm gonna spray both taillights and the headlights at the same time. Probably do 2 coats each, and that'll set us up for paint. Alright guys, so you can see we just wrapped up the tail lights. I'm about to finish wrapping up these headlights. You guys can see we got them all painted nice and, you know, looking real good. We went ahead and actually pulled these out because I decided I was going to two-tone them. I know I said I was going to keep it simple, but I had a change of, mind at the last minute. So we went ahead and pulled those out and painted those kind of like a chrome color to kind of match the future wheels and the chrome accents on the truck. So now we're gonna go ahead and throw these back together. We got our, housings here. I'm not gonna really film this part because you guys are gonna have to check out the end result in the next video. Yes, I know guys, I'm sorry, but you guys are just gonna have to wait and see to the next video what these things look like finished. The tail lights are actually sitting right there on the table, so those are actually done. You probably saw a little sneak peek of those in this video. I'm not sure how much the camera picked up of us doing those, but yes, those look awesome, and I think these headlights are gonna look really awesome as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these things back together. You guys should probably know by now how to put the butyl in the channel. Just lay it in there and stretch it out. To be honest, I probably won't even put extra in this one because we have so much left over from the factory seal. So probably gonna go ahead and just reuse the butyl that's already still in the housing. So let me stop talking. I'm about to go ahead and throw these things back together. So catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you guys make sure you check out the next video that should be coming maybe a day after this one. So catch you guys in the next one.